Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace, my go-to for building a website and online shop. Happy holidays, everyone! Right as I finished one last-minute oil painting for a gallery deadline, I start another last-minute oil painting for a gallery deadline. So, welcome to part one of this piece for an upcoming Year of the Snake themed show at Modern Eden Gallery. If you'd like to see several hours of real-time tutorials where I record voiceover as I was painting, along with hundreds of hours of exclusive content and monthly art rewards, including a monthly live stream, feel free to check out my Patreon at patreon.com/happydartist. I started off this piece with a concept sketch that I didn't film and gathered several different references for the figure and snake. Then I took a photo of the sketch and used Photoshop to crop the photo to be the same aspect ratio as my panel, which is 11 by 14. I made the lines light gray, printed it out, covered the back of the paper with charcoal, and taped it onto my gesso board panel. Now it's time to start the transfer. I just used a regular ballpoint pen and tried to treat the lines as if I'm drawing them freehand for the first time instead of only thinking about it as tracing. By drawing the lines rather than just tracing them, you can create more natural looking forms that feel connected and intentional. After the transfer, I sprayed the panel with fixative, waited a few hours for it to dry, and now it's time to start the underpainting. Since this piece featured a pale, cool color palette with lots of muted teals and blues, I thought I would try an ébauche underpainting so that I could better visualize how all the different colors would harmonize together. An ébauche is basically what I'm doing here. You typically start with transferred lines, then you roughly mass in your basic color groups, kind of like coloring with your own self-drawn coloring book using oil paint. During the ébauche process, you don't have to worry about rendering everything perfectly accurately or smoothly. In fact, retaining some of the rough, unpolished texture is a feature, not a bug. Later on in the rendering process, we may choose to let some of these textures peek through on purpose. More on that in the next video. The ébauche process is also a great time to use those old brushes that are no longer soft and tight in shape. In fact, old brushes are the preferred tool for this technique. I like to use my old synthetic mongoose brushes that once had soft hair, but now have slightly stiffer bristles that are frayed and poofy, kind of like a pom-pom. The fluffier shape means I can achieve paint coverage more efficiently. So, don't throw away your old brushes just because the bristles aren't clean and soft anymore. Save them because there are so many effects that only an old brush can achieve. See, hoarding art supplies is beneficial for everyone. I love experimenting with different ways to tweak and improve my oil painting process, especially in the underpainting stage where even if it's not perfect, I can always cover up my mistakes when I render on top of it. Playing around with different ways to start a painting sets a free-spirited and playful tone for the rest of the piece, which I really enjoy. I used to always start off my pieces with a monochromatic grisaille, and now I can't get enough of the ébauches. I wonder where I'll go next on this exciting underpainting adventure. And that about wraps up this video, which is my last video of 2024. I can't believe how fast this year has gone by. Thank you all so much for watching and for supporting me this year. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your holiday season, and stay tuned for the next part in this video series to be released in January 2025. Bye, everyone. And of course, you guessed it, my eternal never-ending sale is still going on in my shop, so if you'd like 20% off your order of prints and originals, just enter the code HOLIDAY at happyd-artist.com. And if you're interested in learning more about how to paint and draw, I have lots of art educational content on my Patreon page, including exclusive video tutorials, step-by-step photo tutorials, live streams, podcasts, and even surprise art gift boxes. All available at patreon.com/happydartist. I'd love to have you join my Patreon family. A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video and supporting the art community. I've been using Squarespace for 10 years now, and it's been an integral part of being able to make a living as an artist. Aside from their beautiful customizable templates and easy-to-use interface, Squarespace now has so many robust tools to help make website building be both effective and intuitive. There's a new design intelligence feature that uses a combination of industry experience and cutting-edge AI to help you make a website bespoke to your brand and digital identity. Squarespace takes the intimidation out of setting up an online shop with their intuitive e-commerce platform that accepts every type of payment method you can imagine, all with just a few simple clicks, so you can easily sell your work all around the world. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/happydartist to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Also, if you want to check out more artworks, works in progress, and just random daily artist adventures, feel free to check out my Instagram, and you can follow me at the handle @happydartist.